Hello, everyone. I have Arwijn here with me. Earlier today on Nathan Oakley's show, they were discussing the Lake Pontchartrain transmission lines, so I thought I'd bring him on and show him some stuff, and we could go from there. Arwijn?
Yeah. Hello.
All right.
Sandy.
So today you were discussing the far tower, all right, and you seem to think that it was the same size as the foreground towers, and it's not. And I've actually created an entire playlist about the Lake Pontchartrain transmission lines, and in many of those videos, there's the information about those transmission lines and about that far tower. So I'd like to share that information with you. And
Okay.
let me get over to that. So let's look at my channel here. Oh, I'm sorry, shoot on the playlist. So if we just look at this this first video here, you look at the description right here. There's this information about the tall tower. It's listed in FAA obstacle data under this reference number here. And it provides the height of that tower at 210 feet.
Okay.
The shorter towers are 75 feet. And they're in a practically straight line over the entire lake for about 16 miles from the observer. And this is what we're looking at right here.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a model of that tower, the 210-foot tower, and here's the model of the transmission lines on a globe surface, and here's the model on a flat surface. If you actually look at the observation validates this model.
No, that's not what I'm seeing here.
Here.
What I'm seeing is a single optical curve at the forefront, and after that it's going in a straight line in the distance.
No, it's not going in a straight line.
Yeah, it pretty much starts to do that.
No, it starts bending up, and that's because it's traveling over land and the refraction coefficient changes.
Yeah, I know. But it doesn't keep on curving really. And by the way, yeah, well, on this picture you just don't see anything out there. So,
You don't see anything out where.
well, technically, if there was no air obstruction or mist or anything, or the air was clear enough, then you could see those masts keep on going over that curve all the way down.
You do.
But it stops there. No, you don't. I don't
But you
see it
do.
right here.
Well, that's because it's observer height, man. The observer height, we're at 10 meters
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, sure. So that's the reason why it just stops.
Yeah, because that's where the last tower is. The last tower is right there at the end. Before
Right. And what is beyond
before
that?
the tower. Water and land.
Okay. Oh yeah.
If
And how
you go
far off is this from where the film footage was actually made?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't think it's filmed from in a boat, so it must be filmed from land. How far is that away? What you're actually looking at in the footage?
It's about 16 miles to the far tower. That's what I mentioned at the
All
beginning.
right. Okay. I'm just asking right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I can show you exactly where it was
work.
filmed from, so that you have an idea.
Yeah. Well, all that I would be waiting for then would pretty much be waiting for a clear day, and then do it again, and then see what's beyond that.
Are you asking me to do it again, or are you going to
No,
say
no,
you're going to
no.
do it?
But just anyone should do that to be sure. Like, I would invite any flat earther that would happen to be in the neighborhood, have
Yeah.
the right equipment. If it's
Okay,
a
so
clear day, try and do it again.
Yeah,
Try
so
do it just like
let me
this, and see
Okay,
if you
hold
can
on.
see even further.
Yeah, let me catch you up on the context of the conversation here. I've not only done this again, I've done it to the tune of 20s of times now.
Okay.
I've been out there multiple times in various weather conditions during the day, during the night, summer, spring, and fall now. Oh, well, actually winter now.
All right.
I've been out there and
So
I've gotten in the water and I've taken
it
pictures
stays pretty
from the
much the
water.
same conditions.
No, not the same conditions.
Is it?
Changing various weather conditions.
All right. So when it gets hot, how hot does it get?
Well, it gets up to 100 degrees here, 100 Fahrenheit. It's up to
Uh,
100 degrees Fahrenheit here, but during the winter, it's
how much is
down to
that in
freezing.
Celsius? I'm not really good at that.
I don't know either. 30 something, 33 or something like that.
All right.
Uh,
Well, that's still not very hot. Like the real mirage effects usually appear after like 40 degrees Celsius, that type of weather. So
okay, so
yeah,
then,
if it's a
well
very
then,
stable climate, yeah, then you're not going to get the right
37.
conditions to see that far.
That's 37.
So yeah,
What are you talking about? You won't get the right conditions to see that far.
well, you'd need a lot more clarity to be able to
I'm
see further.
I'm seeing 16 miles. That's all I need to see. That's the
Yeah,
full
yeah, I know that's what
the
you
transmission line,
that's all you need to see for
right?
what you're trying to do. But there could be more visible if the air was clear enough. But yeah, the right conditions have to arrive for that. It has to be possible. Could be that this particular natural environment just doesn't allow that type of condition to arrive. It's
I'm not
uh,
sure exactly what you're getting at. The point I was trying to make is that the tower that you were
yeah,
claiming is the
I
same
know,
height
you're
is
right.
not, in
You
fact,
got a good spot where it appears to always look like this. So yeah, good one for you.
yeah, but it happens in various weather conditions. That's the point.
Yeah,
It can only
that's
happen in
fine.
various weather conditions if there is a stable curve to actually be observed, and that's what we're seeing. We're seeing a stable curve which actually conforms to the globe model. It looks exactly like the globe model's predictions.
No, no, I don't agree
Yes, it
there.
does. It does look
It
exactly like
typically
the globe
looks like
model's
how
predictions.
perspective works.
No, it's not how
Yeah,
perspective works.
that's what I'm
For
seeing. But yeah, hey, you can
no,
believe it any way you like.
no.
Not like
Hold on
what
a
you see
second.
at the left.
You can't
That's
just change the definition of
yeah, I
perspective.
can.
No, you can't.
No, you're doing
Perspective
it, so I'm
maintains
just doing it. I'm just saying what
perspective
I'm seeing
maintains
here.
straight lines.
It's correct that this is what we're seeing.
This is perspective on the left side of my screen. This is
No, that's
perspective.
perspective in absolute vacuum conditions.
No, no,
Yes.
no. This is perspective on the flat model. This is what you should expect
No,
to
no,
see
no, 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 no,
under
no.
normal
That's not.
conditions.
No,
Under
this
normal
is
conditions,
it's a
this is what you expect
wireframe.
to
It
see.
has nothing to do with reality. There's
If
no
if perspective
application of any type of optical effects here.
if
It's
perspective
a pure vacuous model. Has nothing to do what we believe it should look like. No, it's all optics. And we get to see what you see in your model, and yeah, and that seems to give a like an impression. It's kind of curved, and
do you
that's
see that?
true.
Do you see this tab right
But
here?
that's refraction. That's just how light bends. Light bends upwards,
Do you see this
and that
tab right
makes it
here?
slanted some
Do you
like
see
that.
this tab right here? I'm
Yeah.
asking you. Okay. Refraction is being accounted for, son. Okay. It is being accounted for. This is what you would expect to see on a flat plane. This is what you would expect to see
Yeah,
on a
I don't know
globe.
what type of thing you're using for that, but that's just not how it works.
This is how it works. You are mistaken, sir.
No, how
Yes,
it
you
works is
are.
what we actually get to see. That's what I trust.
Okay, what we actually get to see looks exactly like this.
Yeah,
If
you're
you
right. Yeah,
trust
and I
what you
can
actually get to
explain why
see,
it
it
looks
looks
like
like a
that
globe. No,
because
you
of
can't.
optics, and I just did that.
Optics, no, you did not.
Yes,
Optics
I
does
did.
not
I'll
explain
explain
it.
it further.
Refraction works against the globe model. Against the globe model. Let me explain to you how that works. Let's take the refraction off. Do you see how it curves more? If I add refraction to it,
Yeah,
it
I don't
curves
trust this
less.
program. I can't see
I
what
don't
it's
care if
doing
you trust it.
exactly. I see all
It
these
doesn't
sliders,
matter.
very
It
nice, and I
really
see all
does
these
not. It
numbers.
really does not matter
It's
if you
probably
trust this.
correct, but
It
I
is
don't trust
correct.
it.
Yeah.
So
Why
good
wouldn't you
luck with
trust it
that.
though? That's called paranoia.
No, no, I don't trust what this
That's
is. I don't
denial.
know how they made it. I don't
Okay.
understand it.
Well, if you want to know how they made it, then what you do is you come to this website and you download the source code, which he provides, and then
Yeah, that
you
doesn't make me
work with it.
understand it. So
Well, if you don't
Not helping. I'm
understand,
not a programmer.
if you don't understand the globe model, okay, if you don't understand it, then how in the world can you think that you're going to debunk it? This is what we should expect on a globe, okay? And
Well,
that's what
that's
we
what you're
see.
saying, and I don't trust it.
That's not what I'm saying.
I've seen
That's what
photographs that
happens. That's
don't
what
doesn't
happens when
work
you
out like
model it.
that. You
Yes, it
do
does.
see
It
more
does
in the
work out like that.
distance, and it's very visible at a huge distance. So it's you got a good place here for your little setup with your global religion. It's very nice that you found a great testimony to your faith. It's really good, but it really doesn't
It's not
prove the
about faith.
globe at all, and your scientific machinations don't
You
prove it
using
either to me.
words.
I don't care about
You
them.
you using words like faith is
Yeah.
just a cop out because you have no way of explaining it with a valid explanation. It's
No,
not
faith
faith.
is about
It's actually taking the
mentality, is
model.
about your objective, about what you're trying
It's
to do.
actually taking the model.
You're just trying
It's
to
actually taking the
win. That's
model.
all you're trying to do, and you'll do it
I'm not
any
trying
way
to
you
win.
like. That's
I'm trying
fine.
to help you.
So, hey,
So that is
thanks
my
for
intention.
inviting me. It was nice to chat with you.
Are you
I'll
going to
see
leave
you
now?
later. Yeah. Bye.
Run away. I love it. Well, that was fun. Okay, so just to continue, since he's running away, um, let me go ahead and show you guys the actual observations. Um, the blink test is a good one. So let me show you the blink test. Let's see, here we go. So this is the Lake Pontchartrain transmission lines filmed with P900. And what you will see here is the actual full height of the far tower being obstructed by the horizon. And here is the actual observation. So that observation conforms to the globe model, which anybody that's being honest will agree to. So let's pause it right there for a second and let's look at this curvature here. So you can see that starting even here and all the way to here, which is nowhere near any type of horizon or mirroring effects, there's curvature already. It's already happening right here in this line here. Same thing happens with the top. You know, when you get the whole top in frame, you can see the curvature. Now down here, you do see some refraction. This refraction is actually pulling these towers up. Again, it's working against the globe model. It's pulling them up, but their base is still refracted. You can see the middle of the tower right here coming down. So their base is still being refracted, which is what this blink test is about here. So just to correct the record, Arwijn earlier was claiming that this tower right here was just another one of these towers that somehow magically got past some magic perspective point, and all of a sudden you can start seeing the full height of these towers again, which doesn't make any sense in any kind of intuitive understanding whatsoever. This tower right here is 210 feet tall, and these are 75 feet tall. So what's really going on is the observations match the model. You know, here's the globe model. Here's the flat model. Flat model, you should be able to see the base of that. And another thing to point out here is that in this photograph right here, there's actually land in between me, the observer, and this tower right here. So there's land that's being obstructed by this horizon, which is in front of this tower here. So it's just another case of you know, someone who's 100% confident in their erroneous claims, and it's amazing that the psychology can even do that, but it does. So I think that pretty much wraps it up. I'll check the live feed real quick. Let me see here. Let me go to, there we go, this one. Let me check the live. Anybody talking to me? Okay, Arwijn admits that he was wrong about that. Yeah, it was kind of short. He just decided to bail out. That's okay. That's all right. I made my point anyway. I was just trying to correct him on that far tower. You give him a chance to actually see the models of a globe, what they actually predict, and how the observations validate those models. So I was able to do that. It's all about planting seeds with these guys. You know, if you plant enough seeds, maybe they'll work. Maybe they'll grow. Definitely gives fence sitters an opportunity to see the reality of what's actually going on instead of only hearing the one side from like Nathan Oakley's hangouts. So here we go. That's pretty much it. Thanks for joining me, guys.